Dear viewers, welcome to a new episode in our program, Food Myths. I bet you're gonna like this episode because today I choose to talk about chocolates. And who doesn't like chocolate? Well, it has been accused of being the bad guy in many occasions. But is it truly a bad guy? Does it really contribute to many of the food myths we believe it does? So today, it won't be one food myth. It will be 10 food myths about chocolate. Do you know that the Latin word for chocolate translates to food of the gods? I haven't come across anyone who doesn't like chocolates. I personally love chocolates. But every time I eat a piece of chocolate, I keep asking myself whether I'm doing the right thing or wrong. But of course, with a lot of investigation, I eat my chocolates, I enjoy my chocolates, and I have nothing to worry about as long as I control the portion. I'll start with myth number 1. Chocolate increases our LDL cholesterol, also known as our bad cholesterol. Well, guess what? Chocolate does not have this effect on cholesterol. First of all, chocolate has no cholesterol or minimum because it's a plant origin thing. It does have a portion of saturated fatty acids that affects cholesterol and increases our LDL cholesterol, which is known as the stearic acid. However, this kind of saturated fat does not act as a saturated fat in our system. Therefore, it does not contribute to increasing our bad cholesterol. So, enjoy your chocolate. Myth number 2, chocolate has high caffeine content. Well, again, a piece of chocolate would have anything between 9 and 31 milligrams of caffeine. A cup of coffee, on the other hand, has something more than or something around 300 to 350, depending on the brand of coffee and the brew you're having. So it's like insignificant in caffeine. You don't have to worry about caffeine from chocolates. So again, enjoy your chocolate. Myth number 3, consuming chocolate would cause hyperactivity, especially in children. And a lot of parents and a lot of movies, as a matter of fact, talk about that if you stop giving your kids chocolates, they're likely to be well behaved, they won't be jumping all over the place. At school, don't promote for chocolate because the kids won't concentrate and will be all over the place. As a matter of fact, chocolate is innocent from this accusation. Sugar was accused at a point of time that it causes hyperactivity, and again, scientific research has no association between consumption of chocolate and sugar with hyperactivity. Perhaps the occasion, a birthday party, it's the children together, the occasion, rather than chocolate per se. Please keep tuned to talk about more chocolate myths. Welcome back to another segment of Food Myths, and today's topic is about chocolates. In our first segment, I shared with you a few chocolate myths, and we debunked these myths. You can have chocolate, but I'll give you even more reason to have chocolate. Remember again, in moderation. Myth number 4, that chocolate is no good for people with diabetes. If you have diabetes, do not touch chocolate. Well, that's not true. Dark chocolate, as a matter of fact, has a low glycemic index. Glycemic index is an indicator that shows how much food contributes to increasing your blood glucose. So chocolate has a small number, which means that it is safe for people with diabetes and it will not increase their blood glucose. Also, it has properties that improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body will be able to use insulin produced or excreted from your pancreas in a better way, which means you can utilize it in a more efficient way. So people with diabetes can have chocolate. Of course, you should not overdo it in amount of chocolates you have. Myth number 5, tooth decay and cavities in your teeth. Well, as a matter of fact, a large study in Osaka, Japan, showed that dark chocolate in general, but more of the chocolate beans, the dark chocolate beans, even have properties of fighting the tooth decay. So again, it's not the cause of teeth decay, it's the sugar that is well established, but not the chocolate per se. I'll talk about another food myth about chocolate, which says that chocolate makes you gain weight. The chocolate bean itself does not have a lot of calories. It's the way they process chocolate. If it has a lot of butter, if it has a lot of milk, especially if it's full cream milk, if it has a lot of sugar, then all these ingredients in chocolate making would have more calories and would contribute to your waistline. But if you're having dark chocolate in moderation, in a small portion, you can have it even on daily basis. There was a large study funded by the National Institute of Health in the USA, showed that people consuming a small quantity of chocolate, let's say 30 grams of chocolate, 5 times a day, did not put any weight on. So again, you can have your chocolate safely without worrying about your waistline. Please keep tuned for more reasons to eat chocolate. Welcome to our last part of food myths, chocolates. I'll give you 4 more reasons to have chocolate. Chocolates contain no nutrients. So if you eat chocolates, don't replace a meal by chocolate because it has no nutrients whatsoever. You know what? This is not true. We keep repeating that we should have foods that are rich in antioxidants because they protect against some types of cancer and they help build our immune system. Well, guess what? Chocolates are very rich in antioxidants. As a matter of fact, a regular chocolate bar that you may eat has antioxidants like 2 cups of green tea, and we know that green tea is very rich in antioxidants. A regular chocolate bar has as much antioxidants as there in 3/4 cup of berries, mixed berries, which are really one of the main sources of antioxidants. So feel safe to eat chocolate bars when you want to do that, but don't have the largest chocolate bar, just get the average chocolate bar. Perhaps I would say don't have it on daily basis because we'd like you to have different array of antioxidants. So you can have green tea in one occasion, chocolate on another occasion, a third day with berries. So then you guarantee you're covering a wide range of antioxidants. But remember, when you eat your chocolate, that it is also rich in antioxidants. One of the other myths that chocolate stresses you out because it makes you put on weight, we've put our minds to rest that it does not contribute too much to our waistline. But I want you to know that chocolates has ingredients that reduce stress, that induce endorphins. So we say 1 ounce of chocolate, people who actually ate literally on an experimental trial 1 ounce of chocolate for 2 weeks were able to reduce their stress hormones. So that's why we say that chocolates relieve stress and people will be less likely to feel anxious or nervous when they eat chocolate. As a matter of fact, some people, even when they eat chocolate, they do feel that they relax right away. One of the other chocolate myths that actually we've been talking about dark chocolate, but some people tell you if you take dark chocolate, that less than 70% concentration of dark chocolate in a chocolate bar, it's useless, it won't help. As a matter of fact, there was a study that went on for 18 weeks with people consuming chocolate, 50% dark chocolate, the other 50% is not dark chocolate, and it showed that it improved actually their blood pressure. So you can have chocolate. We do recommend darker chocolates, but again, even with a 50% dark chocolate content in your chocolate bar, it will help with different health benefits, including improving your blood pressure. Finally, you may remember that when you were a teenager, you were asked not to overdo it with chocolates because your acne won't improve, or it's causing acne and giving you all these zits. Well, there was no foundation for this myth, and it's proven that chocolate has no relation whatsoever in developing acne. It can be hygiene, it can be lack of eating vegetables and fruits, it can be less of water that you drink, it can be too much fat you eat, but it's not the chocolate. So don't worry about the acne. If you have acne and you feel like eating chocolate, go ahead and eat your chocolate. So in conclusion, you can eat chocolate, preferably dark chocolate. It will help you, it will make you happier, but remember to have it in moderation. Thank you for being with us and hope to see you in other episodes.